Santa baby, crank it in a CD for me. I really need the crank, Santa baby, and drop it away tonight. Santa baby, slip with me an A CD. I really need the crank, Santa baby, and drop it away. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. 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 And drop it away tonight.
On the first day of Christmas to go okay to me, a brand new crank from the MAB. Tis the season, y'all man, you ready for that? Y'all ready for the crank leg? Open up that. Hey, we coming through at midnight. Put on your robe, coming on like Santa Claus. So we dropping presents all straight to the kids. Called the crank car, man, do you know what it is? On the second day of Christmas, I love to eat. Get the food, get the beef, man, we love to eat. Got this crank locked down, man, please don't sleep. We coming, so don't creep like Santa baby. Oh,
Broadcast Radio on Network. Y'all make sure y'all download the app. Hit the share button as many times as you like, as many times as you want. And give away a free trip to Vegas. Special show, early Christmas gifts. I got the MAB 2.0 band in the building. DJ and Justice J.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all heard it. Christmas crank from MAB 2.0, man. Hey, look, I want to thank them so much for coming out.
Everybody getting them out. A few DJs on the radio have them.
Yeah.
We just trying to, get it out there. That's
thing
all.
was cranking.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Man, y'all make sure y'all put them in your Christmas stockings, man.
Yeah.
Pass them out,
I need one.
And definitely play them at the office party, man. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody going to get drink, turn up. You know
I'm playing at the mall.
There's that crank right there. So, look, MAB 2.0, man. What y'all doing for holidays? I know y'all got something set up real slick. We got Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. What's going on, man?
Well, we got something coming up Friday. We got something the day after Christmas.
Okay.
Friday we got a pajama party.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
yes, we've done a pajama party. We did one last year. At IYC. This year it's at a secret location.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wait a minute, what's the
is it
attire
gonna
first?
be pajamas?
Pajamas.
Okay.
You could be PG. You could be PG-13. You could be
all
rated
rated.
R.
Okay,
You
yeah, that's where I was
can
going with it.
whatever you
Okay.
want to do. That's what you can do. You are free to
Come in.
come in
I'ma
there with your
meet you
trench
and make
coat,
sure you
and then
get your
once you take
flannel
it off,
onesie,
that's why I
honey.
said I
I
wear my
got you.
onesie because.
Now, I want y'all fellas to understand something. If your girl saying she going to an MAB 2.0
Gonna be a
pajama
prom
party,
this weekend, huh?
understand,
Oh, yeah.
if she come back acting different,
It ain't my
it
fault.
ain't
So
my
wait a minute,
fault.
how you get into the secret location? What's the criteria to get there?
I mean, a lot of people do know about it, but because of COVID, we can't really put it out there.
Got
But,
it.
Can't broadcast. it.
Okay.
yeah, but we could tell y'all
They
where
got
it is.
inbox y'all.
People,
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
mean, once you
people know.
inquire about a ticket,
Yeah.
you purchase your ticket, we'll
Okay.
definitely
You'll
tell
know.
you.
No, I'm
We'll
just
tell you.
saying.
So
I'm with
basically,
you.
at a certain time, you be like, Commissioner Gordon, we look outside on your deck and see MAB 2.0.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all know where to go, right?
Y'all know where to go.
Okay.
Y'all know where to go. A lot of people know,
That's
Almost like putting
cute.
the bat signal out.
Yeah.
The back call out, huh?
They definitely been calling action. Where's that? So, a lot of people, we done sold a lot of tickets already, but we can't sell but so many because of social
Yeah.
distancing, but it's gonna be pretty cool in
I
there.
bet you it
So I
is.
got y'all waivers at the door. Whatever happens here, stay here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They already know that.
All
So
right.
you gotta
know
sign that before you purchase a ticket.
Yeah.
I know, that's right.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, y'all do a virtual signing, right?
It definitely get real in there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You need to come out.
So tell me something. What's it like being next to the, I can't even call him a gentle teddy, big teddy bear. What's it like being rocking next to him, you know what I'm saying?
The energy is off the chain because him and I have such a connection and a
can
chemistry.
see it, yeah.
That if you didn't know us your whole life, you would have thought that we've known each other our whole lives.
Wow.
Because our chemistry and our energy on stage is just as strong as it is off stage. So
That's
when we
what's
get
up.
on stage, he can look at me and I already know what he wants me to do
Right.
next. I can look at him and he already know what I want him to do next. So the energy is crazy because the show will always go up.
Yeah. So
When
how
it's me
long
and
have
him.
you two been together, performing together?
2012, I started with MAB.
That's a long time, goddamn.
It's a long
I
time.
did have a period where I left, but here I am. I'm back.
Yeah.
So when you came back, did he come with flowers and on his knee? Like, baby, come back. You know, did he please come back?
The
Like,
one
"Baby,
thing,
come
one
back."
thing about Justice, even when we had parted ways, she always still supported the band. She would still come out. So, and I would still talk to her. So we never really stopped contacting one another.
Okay.
So when she came back to the band, it was just like she never left. To me, it was just like, yeah, she just back. She just came back, and we just been going ever since.
I wouldn't say it was like flowers and an apology though.
Right.
It was. He called me and he was like,
Sunflower
"Justice, look."
seeds.
He's
Yeah.
like, he said, look. I know you're not really trying to do go no more. I said, BJ, consider it done. He said, but you ain't even hear me out. I said, I already know what you asking. Consider it done.
That's
I'm
exactly
back.
But did he ever try to fill your shoes during the time you were gone? Like with
I'm sure he
another person?
did, but
You
he knew what it
couldn't.
was exactly.
He tried
And
it,
it's
it
no
didn't work.
shade to
Yeah.
anybody. It's just me and him together.
Right.
It
Yeah.
just works.
It's fire.
Yeah.
You just know when you came back, little bitch's mama home, all right?
Oh!
Mama home.
Everybody was
Back.
gone by then, so
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Her spot was vacant.
Queen is back.
And that's basically how the conversation went. She already knew. Like, when I called her, it's like she just knew, like,
Yeah, y'all got like
I know-
a brother
I know what's
sister
up.
chemistry.
Exactly.
When
Yeah.
y'all were apart, right? Did each one of y'all feel like a loss? Like
I did.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I that's why I always kept in contact with her. And whenever she would come out, she would always come get on stage with me. And, you know, other females that we had didn't like that, but,
Fuck 'em.
you know, it was just how, you know, her and I have a real good understanding. So if I see her, come on, let's work.
So
Yeah.
when she got on stage and you saw that look in her eye, like, oh, she ready to come back.
Yeah,
It's time
yeah.
to-
I was
time
just
to
like,
pop the question.
I think that the fans was more so like,
Wanted her back.
she need to come back.
Yeah.
You know, they was just like, that's it. That's what you missing. So, you know, I was like, nah, she ain't doing it no more, you know. When I called her, she already knew.
So
Like,
you
she answered the question for me.
So you know when you call, you put your big boy drawers on.
I just called her, and she already answered it. Like, I
Justice,
consider
He
it
literally
done.
did it. I didn't
I didn't
allow
even
him
really-
to finish
I
the
didn't even
question,
get a
'cause
chance
I
to
already
ask
knew what
her.
he was asking.
And you was ready.
Yeah, she was like, all right, that's it. And she been ever since.
Because the band that I was in after I left MAB, I was just like, yeah. I said, I'm not doing go-go no more. If I do, it's
Yeah.
only going to be
with
MAB. And everybody kept asking, well, when you going to go back? I said, when the time is ready. I mean, when it's time, you know?
So you ain't had a bag or nothing? Like, look, I fucked up.
No. Justice and I never parted ways on bad
Yeah,
terms. It
never.
was always other things. It was never us.
Okay.
It was other things going on around us. It was never us.
So when she got back, the first night she got back on stage, did your swag change? Like, nigga, I got my queen back, nigga.
I put her to
I'm showing the
work.
fuck off, nigga.
I put her to work. As soon as she got on there, I put her to work.
You
Like,
tell the band that she was
let's
coming
go.
back?
The band already knew. Like, they know. Like, they knew that when she was getting on and performing, they pretty much knew, like, yeah, Justice coming
So they
back.
embraced her and
Yeah,
they didn't say
yeah,
this as much as
yeah.
you did. Yeah.
They definitely
what's
know
up.
that I can get a lot of stuff done with her because I kind of like, most females end up just coming here. Before Justice got here, I went and got her.
Yeah.
So I handpicked her. I watched her
Different,
for a
yeah,
while
yeah.
and was like, yeah, I'm going to get her.
She seasoned now.
I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her.
That Christmas song.
And
yeah.
I was just like, yeah. And then, you know, a lot of bands, she was I seen the real potential in her. Like, she could lead talk. She performs. She get off stage. She walks around.
Okay.
So I was like, why they not letting her do that?
Yeah.
That's what she does. I let her do it.
Cause you gotta remember when you on stage with a motherfucking Kimbo
Yeah,
Slice,
yeah.
nigga, don't touch a motherfucker. Don't reach out.
Nah, I let her shine because she pretty much know what she's doing. And, you know, I told her, like, yeah, you going to have to lead talk. And she, out of all the females that done been through the band, she pretty much got it down pat.
So you've stayed with the band the entire time since
It's the only
beginning.
band I ever been with.
Okay.
I started this band. I don't know when, but yeah, I haven't.
Back in 88.
Yeah, back in
Man,
88.
That's his
I always say
favorite
that's
year.
my favorite year. 88 was a good year.
Yeah.
I always say 88.
1988.
Yeah, yeah.
You had a motherfucking 88Z with some
Oh,
hammer
my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah,
or
yeah.
maximum
Man,
shit.
what?
Oh, nigga, what?
Man, you
You
was
had to go
in
down
there.
to George, down to Prince of Prince.
Oh,
Come on,
that's where
man.
everything was at.
Yeah.
And I just never went anywhere. I stayed consistent with this situation. I had a lot of opportunities to leave. I could have went to Northeast Groovers when Chris left, and I was told I couldn't do this. So I was like, nah, I turned it down. I probably could have been further along in the game, but I decided to just, you know,
you in your own
stay
lane,
with my
right?
roots
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know, I birthed this. I ain't want to ride nobody else's
Exactly. It
coattails.
was your
So,
vision, yeah.
you know, but they all know what I do. They definitely know. But I decided to stay here, and I'm glad I made that decision. It's
So
a
how
little
did you
more
come
harder.
up with the name?
Man, mental attraction. The band used to be called Child's Play when we was very young.
Okay,
younger.
okay.
That's my favorite character, Little Chucky.
Charles
That's my motherfucker, man. I've been trying to find Little Chucky dogs.
Yeah, they got them on Amazon.
And
I don't sit on my lap for every show.
we never ever performed under that name. We never hit a stage or anything. So as time went on, these are not all the original band members from when I started.
Okay.
I really don't know how we came up with that name, and
You know what's so funny? Now when I say Christmas song and you say Child's Play, that shit remind me family at home, song playing, Chucky just come on and start cutting throats and shit.
That might be the video for it right there.
Slashing Achilles tendons and
Right.
shit. You know?
Oh, God.
So we just came up with the name Mental Attraction. I don't know what I was doing or how it came about, and we was just like, we're going to just call ourselves Mental Attraction.
It's sexy because you gotta have that mental attraction.
Yeah,
you know
and that's just been, and we actually started performing under that name and just kept it. I changed it, Team MAB 2.0. You know, the 2.0 just means like still the same band, just it's like an upgrade from what it used to be.
Gotcha.
You know, so that's the only
I
thing.
can't
still.
imagine 5.0.
Man, that's one thing we under oath, man. When it come to cranking, that's what we stand by.
That's
Like
what's
I
up.
guarantee you that's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee you nothing else. I guarantee you that.
Yep.
Me and Dex had a Tacoma Station on first Saturday, and I seen when y'all was cranking like how them old ladies was getting.
Yeah.
Oh nigga, these old ladies about to get loose with it, man. You about to turn them out into young rats. Like, God damn, man.
And we never got a chance to perform at Tacoma Station till them days.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely a blessing to be able to do that. So we've been around, man. We ain't gonna stop.
So Justin, when you're on stage with BJ, right, and you see him, he fucking up. He ain't on point.
I
Do
do
you
a
like
lot.
pinch him or do you like nigga?
She just give me a look.
I was about to say, I just
She
give him a
just
look.
look
I'm
and
like,
I'll be like, oh yeah, let me tighten up. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
and my
sometimes
facial expressions are strong.
Like,
so.
okay. All right. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Like, okay. Yeah, I'm slipping. Let me get back on.
Is she the only one in the group that can pull your card?
I
and
think
get you right
I
back?
think that she's the only one in the group that I really have a real strong connection with.
Okay.
All the other guys, we all men, so I talk to them any kind of way.
yeah.
Like, man, shut the fuck. I don't want to
that's
hear
the
that. You know what I'm saying?
princess right
So
there, yeah.
when her and I talk, it's a little more in depth. Like, I don't really get them a lot of conversation. I don't want to hear what
'Cause
they
you
got to
value
say.
her and her opinion, yeah.
I value her opinion because I know she worked just as hard as me.
Yeah.
Sometimes harder. Like,
Well, women,
I
we
think she's
tend to
the
do that.
man, she's the hardest working person in this band.
So you ever hear this shit? I bet you if Justin say something, you ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People say that all the time.
Yeah, they say it all the time.
And how you
What
check
they
that?
don't know
they
is
say it all the
behind
time.
closed doors when him and I are on the phone,
Yeah.
we go at each other.
Yeah.
But it's just we know how far to take it, and then we have a certain respect for each other that
So
we can talk to each
what's
other like
the
that
safe
and be
word
fine
between
after
y'all
that.
before y'all clap? What's the safe word y'all got? Like pineapples or
Ain't no safe word.
No,
what's the
yeah.
safe word? What's the safe word? You know what I'm saying?
Like she know everything about me. I know everything about her. Like, it's just a bond. Like, it's unbreakable. And the guys they just respect it.
Yeah.
They
And
just
if they don't,
know.
they ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Yeah, they just like
Y'all know y'all remind me of,
check.
man. Y'all remind me of like Faith and Biggie riding around in a Bentley with two guns on. You know what I'm saying?
They
Sound
always put
check,
some guns in
motherfuckers.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, when
Sound
I first
check.
joined MAB, that's what we got called. We got called the Bonnie and Clyde Go-Go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
For the first 3 years of me being in the band, we were the Bonnie and Clyde Go-Go.
Go ahead.
yeah, we work.
I can see that.
So I always ask people like, if Lifetime said we're gonna do a story in MAB 2000, like, who would play you?
Whoa. I don't know.
Who would play you, Justin?
You know who
Me?
Justice put
Oh,
me in
no.
mind of? You can't play yourself though, Justice.
Can't play you.
Somebody else got to play.
Chris said Michelle. It's something.
She not fiery enough to
She's
be me.
not, but your look, though. She's very beautiful. It's like she.
She is.
Yeah.
She is gorgeous, and I love her.
yeah.
But
I don't know. I can see her.
personality-wise,
What would you put on there?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
You know why I can see playing
Nobody
you?
never asked me.
What's
that.
that boy Jamal Woodard, the one that played in Biggie?
The one that played Biggie.
Oh, yeah.
He just needs some dreads, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
So we ain't let you off the hook, Justin. Who would play you? You ain't get on the hook.
No. Who y'all think would play me in a movie?
What they say?
I don't know.
I don't know what they talking about. They just talking amongst themselves. I don't know what they talking about. They talking about Winchester and shows. I don't know what they doing.
Now, you had to sit on the stage and look, bitch, you ain't got me down packed. You slipping.
Minus vocals, I would probably say, and then minus the eyes, she'd have to put on some contacts. But Eva Longoria,
Okay.
Yeah.
Only because she's very feisty, she's
Yeah.
very confident, and she wants stuff done a certain way. And if it don't get done that way,
That's gonna be a
she's
problem.
going to voice it,
Yeah.
and that's me.
Okay.
I'm not going to be, bitch, this and that, but no, that's not how this is about to be done. We're going to do this way.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, she had
Okay,
a little more
thank you.
tact and more class. with it.
Yeah.
So who is Justice on stage and off stage?
Ooh, Justice on stage is this very aggressive fireball
Yeah.
who dominates any and everything that she does on that stage. Like, that stage is
That's
my
her,
kingdom.
yeah.
That's how I treat it. I don't like people on the stage. I don't even like when he calls other people up on the stage because I'm just like, nah, this is our kingdom. Like, we
Yeah.
gotta protect our
Yeah,
kingdom.
yeah.
Like he said, I will jump off the stage. I'll jump on speakers. I'll stand on top of the drums. Like, I'll do it all. That's my kingdom. That's where I am. Justice off stage is a very, I'll
She's
still
quiet.
say fireball, but I'm very quiet.
When I first met her,
She's
she was
very
very quiet.
Yeah, she's not.
Today,
No.
another person.
Because to me,
She's not
it's like a
quiet.
switch. Like, when you're in the
Yeah.
entertainment business, you have to be a certain way.
Yeah.
So anytime that it has to deal with the band, me singing, I have to put that personality on. I guess so to
If
say.
you see her off the stage, she's like Catwoman. But she can go in that bag and pull the cat suit out and the
yeah.
motorcycle right outside and
Yeah.
jump on and
Yeah.
take that ride.
She's some, but that's how I am. I'm kind of like, people think that I'm really like, because they see me on stage, they see me all over the place, but I'm really like chill.
So do y'all ever perform outside of your bands? You know, like
Yes.
you may go on feature with another band.
Yeah,
Y'all do.
they,
Okay.
a lot of them do. I don't.
You don't care about that.
I mean,
they
I'll
coming
get
back
on.
home.
You know, I've been on with Junkyard, Backyard, you know, stuff like that. I done played whole shows when G didn't show up for Backyard. And but other than that, like they feature a lot more than me.
Yeah.
You don't really see a lot of lead talkers really like getting featured like singers and keyboard players and stuff like that. Lead mics don't really get that type of work.
They saying Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Latifah,
that's a good
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Said it all, Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
But you like the Biggie Smalls of Go-Go, Chan.
Yeah, and they always said that. I mean,
They said Jermaine Hopkins is BJ.
Jermaine, I don't even know who that is. I gotta see who that is.
Yeah,
Tell them
somebody
to post a
said that.
picture of that person. But I'm really like, I am really like outgoing. I like to have fun, but kind of like, I pay attention a lot. I listen. I listen more than anything, and so that's probably that describes me a lot. But when I'm on stage, I'm going. Yeah, like you wouldn't. If you see me out, you'll be like, BJ don't even really like. You know, that's just when I'm on stage. I'm the Incredible Hulk. Man. I can't be stopped. Like nothing.
Yeah, we're going to talk about
Come
that
on,
when
take
we
a big
come
pause
back.
for
I
the
heard
cause,
about the
right?
Incredible Hulk.
Hey, look at it.
Incredible
Oh,
Hulk.
Jermaine Hawkins. You know what, Shorty?
he posted a picture.
Remember Shorty on stage? You want to crack the...
No. They used to say him from Lean on Me.
No, he should not.
used to
That's not
say-
going to play him, no.
They used to say that people
Wow.
used to thought that was him from Lean on Me when I was younger. Yeah, I remember.
I remember him, yeah.
Hey,
You
look, we're
know,
going to take
yeah.
a quick pause to call. This is, the T-Spot. You know where we at, man.
You know, we didn't pull the picture
The
out.
powerhouse of podcast, radio, uncensored network. You know what it is, man. MAB 2.0, BJ, Justice J. Hey, I'm Mr. Undisputed, holding it down, hot and juicy, beige and bougie. Hey, we get a little bit of foreplay from MAB 2.0. We'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah.
Crank and 808.
Let me take my time tonight. Warm something down here. Strictly for my grown people, you heard me? Yes, I do. And no boy. Real slick.
This is the T-Spot. You know we at Wednesday nights, 8 to 10. Coming to you live and direct from the powerhouse of podcast radio, Untitled Network. Make sure y'all download the app and hit the share button. Win a free trip to Vegas on us with that MAB Christmas song. Makes a great gift in Vegas on that late night, special night, especially if you do something down the crab table. Look, I'm the undisputed clown, Prince, tone it down, hot and juicy, beige and bougie. And I got my main man, Superman. He done left the building. He done came back. BJ here. Wonder Woman, Justice J with hanging out with us, man. So look, when you not stepping in the phone booth, putting your cape on to get on stage, you know what I'm saying? And then like I caught you when you pulled up. You just got out the phone booth, put your cape on.
Yeah.
Like real talk. Do you see a difference in yourself? Like you know how some people like James Funk. Someone says, is he always James Funk? Are you always BJ when you're on stage? Like when you off stage and all that? Are you always BJ?
Yeah, I think, who I am is, basically who I am. I'm a little more, aggressive on the stage and on the mic. A lot more aggressive. But for the most part, I'm really like the way I am. Chill.
But it's crazy though, like when you listen to your mic.
Yeah.
And then you see him like, that's that big nigga right there?
Yeah.
You think you're a little 4'2" nigga, 80 pounds, thick ass glasses. You got the, what you call them pants, the doctors on, and and those, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's him.
Yeah, a lot of people, they recognize me everywhere I go though. It's kind of strange, man. Like, but I kind of like it, but it's kind of scary sometimes because you don't really know like who really know you. Yeah. But a lot of people recognize me everywhere I go, everywhere. I see you on YouTube. They want to take pictures and stuff like that. It's kind of strange,
How does that make you feel when they want to take pictures?
Weird. Like, why you want to take a picture with me? But I kind of get it. A lot of people don't really like that type of attention, but it's cool. I'm kind of used to it now, but at first I was just like, I couldn't go to the grocery store, nowhere. Like, people really know who you are. It's really good to have people like your music, man. It feels
that
wonderful.
was weird from my first encounter.
Yeah. When they see you, they see the little girl with the big voice.
A lot of the time, people don't recognize me because I look completely different on stage than I do
Off stage.
off stage. I do. Most of the time, I don't wear makeup anyway.
yeah.
But eyeliner, mascara, a wig on, I'm not gonna do that when I'm off stage.
Right.
That's
That's
entertainment
all
purposes
stage.
only. But no, like when I'm in the grocery store, I called him the first time that somebody was like, "Justice, bow down, bitches, bow down," and I was like, and she was singing one of my parts on my song, and I was just like, "Hi, I don't know who you are, but hi." And she was like, "Yes, bitch, yes," and I was like, "Yes, bitch, okay, you coming to the show Friday? All right, I'll see you
it's
there."
kinda crazy.
And then she saw me Friday. And then the energy, I matched her energy. But when I'm not on stage, it's kind of just awkward. Like, I don't know how to act to this. But then Friday, when I ran into her at the show, because she showed up, she was like, "You remember me? You saw me at Giant." And I was like, yes, girl. And I was right there with her. So
Yeah,
it's
remember,
different.
all the motherfucking hugs represent $20, $25.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They definitely
This is
do.
a two-part question, both of y'all. Justin, when you on stage, and some of the guys get up in front, you know how they want the stage, and they get just a little too flirty with you. How do you handle that, and how do you take care of that?
She already know I'm on it.
For me, how do I handle it? I use it as motivation on the stage. But if you get carried away, I back off. Because I'm really into working the crowd anyway.
Yeah.
So if I'm down, if I'm squatted down and I'm right in your face, but then you get to try to reach, I'm gonna move your hand away and I'm gonna give you the smile. But I'm gonna keep singing my song. But if you keep doing it, all I do is I back off and I don't even have to say nothing.
I'ma step
He's
back
already
up.
watching them anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come on stage.
What they do when you come on this day?
Calm down.
Do you ever say, BJ, put in work, nigga?
They calm down.
I think it was only one time where I actually had to tell the band shut it down. It was only one time out of my entire career where I actually had to tell the band shut it down real quick. And I was like, BJ, handle that or I'm gone. And then he, got the crowd in control, and then we started back up and everything was cool.
So when you see the girls over there throwing panties and, stuff, the
He loves it,
teddy
so I don't
bears,
care.
like,
Oh, they really throwing their drawers up there.
We have had females come up there and literally take their underwear off and open their legs and show their vagina. We had one girl so drunk that she pissed on stage. Yeah.
Did you handle that and get her out back?
Man.
Oh, yeah, no, she was gone.
I get out the way when they get naked. But they
when
they
he's
have
in a
got
relationship, I step in and I'm just like, no, because I try to. Yeah, but when he's single, I let girls do whatever they do. It is what it is.
They get naked.
It's part of the show.
They still do that.
They will pull their
Naked.
shirts up in the
Yep.
front. When they twerking, they let their whole ass come out. Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, they do.
They don't care.
And what you be doing?
just
Does that
looking.
break your
Yeah, do you remember
concentration?
that?
No, I just be chilling.
Okay.
You
Good
know,
answer.
so, you can tell this nigga, oh, I just be chilling.
Right.
That's it.
Shut up.
I
Whole
just be
ass
chilling.
come out
I'll
twerking.
be
He's
on the
somebody
mic.
chilling. People pissing.
The dudes in my band be on it. They be like, hold up.
It'll break their
keys off
concentration.
and
What? They be like,
Yeah.
damn, leave it. Like,
We had
Leave
one
it there.
drummer like mess up on the beat, and he was like, "My bad," and he had to
what
fix
are you
it.
doing?
Like, yeah.
but you gotta get used to that. That's what they do. That's back in the day, though.
Lord.
Do you sometimes feel like, man, I hope one of these bros don't get naked tonight, man. I just want a clean set.
You know
I
what?
hope that. I pray
I'll
that
be
every
more
night.
so. I'll be more so okay with them doing that, but I'll be more scared of the dudes fighting. I'll be like, man, I just hope they just act right, cause there used to be a time we couldn't even finish a show.
Really?
Yeah, we couldn't. They would always get into something. They be like, that's it. Like the club's just like one fight a night. That's it, and they meant it with us. Like that's it.
Them
Show
young-
over.
them young fighting, they like hyenas, man.
Show
You know what
over.
I'm saying?
Like okay.
But now it's not like
Yeah,
that. now.
yeah, nah,
They
yeah,
grown up
everybody,
stuff.
yeah,
Lord.
yeah,
I was
everybody
about to say somewhere.
chilling out. Yeah.
I think for the
it's
most
still
part, a
wild.
lot of people know that BJ never rolls alone. So it's like, all right, if I fight in this club,
Yeah.
all the seat Pleasant about to fight too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me not do this tonight.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm the
that's where
mayor. I'm the
everybody's
mayor. I'm the
mentality
mayor.
is.
She
That's
play.
right. I know that's
I'm
right.
the man.
When you gonna run for mayor?
I don't know. They asked me to do it. I ain't doing it.
Shut up,
shit.
BJ. Did he?
We never had
Yeah.
a mayor that played in band before.
Yeah. We just played for the young lady that was running for the mayor over the summertime.
Gigi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gigi.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you know, they call me the mayor around there.
So how do y'all balance your professional versus your personal life, though? Because, you know, when COVID wasn't there, y'all played quite a bit. So how do y'all balance
It
that?
works fine for me.
Look.
Justice-
She's smiling, too.
Justice-
Justice,
So,
is keeping you
I
happy,
mean,
Justice.
because
She
So-
likes to work.
I do.
She likes to work.
But I'm a sexual health and wellness consultant. I sell sex toys. I do sex parties.
Okay.
So
No, that's why
that
we having
matches
this
perfectly.
party on
Yeah,
Friday.
like that matches
Go ahead.
perfectly.
That was
with-
her idea,
with
right,
what I
DJ?
do.
For the private party on Friday.
Time out. You had me think you work for the motherfucking government the way you spelled. You a what? A
A
sexual what?
sexual.
Yeah.
I thought that was a real job.
It is a real job. I'm a
It
sexual
is.
health and wellness consultant.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought like that's.
She
I
keep you
educate
happy.
and I entertain women, but I mainly educate them on their sexual health and wellness and how to introduce toys into the bedroom and to communicate to their partner.
I thought you the one just hanging down at the clinic throwing out condoms.
No.
Wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way you said it, flowed out so good. Like, they got a job for that shit right there.
Yeah, she definitely.
A lot of people just say, "Oh, you're the sex toy lady." No, it's so much more than me selling
Yeah.
sex toys because I literally will consult you for training you on how to communicate with your partner in the bedroom, teaching you
ahead.
how to give those sexual signals without actually talking about it. Yeah, so
kind of like tantra sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as a
Oh,
woman
I know,
that-
BJ.
As a
Come
woman
on
that
now.
says,
Talk to me.
I'm trying to put the dildo on my man. How
Wait.
How do I bring that question? Hold on.
I've been asked every question under the sun. So
Okay.
I have had somebody ask me that. But the reason that they asked is because, she was uncomfortable because he told her that he wanted something in his butt. And
BJ said this
because,
first time I heard
okay,
this
so
shit.
this is where the educational part comes in.
Okay, go ahead.
Because men's prostate is through their anus.
Man, here
Yeah.
we go with this. Man.
So in order for you to actually, like, that's basically their G-spot. So so when you want to get to a man's G-spot,
That's what
you
y'all
go in
get.
through their anus.
Check it
Right.
out. I'm a
Y'all
firm
didn't
believer.
know, so there y'all
And I'm
go.
a firm believer. If you can put a motherfucking man on the fucking moon and bring him back, you can hit my mother with G-spot somewhere else. Not going
You
to my ass.
can. No, you can.
can,
You
yeah.
can. And
Dog.
that's, like I said, that's part of the educational part. Because for those men who come to the parties and they're like, nah, I ain't putting nothing in my butt. It's okay. You don't have to do that way.
Right.
Let me show your girl the other ways to do it. There's
Yeah,
other ways
the
for it to
other
be
ways
done.
is
What's the other
always
way?
better.
Underneath the balls.
Oh, the gooch.
Yeah.
The little skin, little part of
Exactly.
skin. See, that's more like the gooch.
The ballgasm.
Hit the gooch, you know. Touch the gooch, play with the gooch. I understand that. Like, let me see your fingers, Justice. Now,
Just as long.
that's
fingernail.
long finger right there. Shit, that fucked the gay up. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know every man gotta get his prostate checked one day in his life, but find me a female doctor with little tiny fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm
BJ,
going.
you coming up on that time, so
I know,
get ready.
man. I know.
I can't imagine the doctor BJ size
They gotta put me
and his
to sleep.
hands like that. Oh no, sir.
Now you
not
gotta put me
today.
to sleep, man.
Put
Like
you
I
to
said,
sleep.
some men like
man,
it,
don't.
some men don't. If you're one of the guys that like it, I am definitely available to teach your woman how to stimulate you that way.
So are
if
these
you
dudes
don't,
gay?
then no.
No. No.
I have a testimonial that I still use on my page to this day of this lady who texted me after I did a party at her house, and she sent me a picture of a brand new Lexus that her husband bought her, and she said, "Hey girl, I used the toy that I purchased from you last Saturday, and he bought me this car 2 days later."
Damn.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna use your toy and get me a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Then you buy the toy. Oh, hell no.
And then he sent me a message as well. And he was like, I don't know what you taught her, but thank you. And that right there makes my job worth it. To know that I made him happy and she's happy,
Yeah.
job
know
well
that's
done.
right.
I have
I
customers for
guarantee the
life.
next day he walk around with thong flip-flops on. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
No, he not.
But if you looked at this man, you would never think that he liked his butt to be played
See,
with.
y'all know, y'all like, but I don't know nothing about
We ain't
that.
doing that shit. Right
Not
there.
all men like it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. To each
let's
his
just say
own.
that right. Yeah, I don't like it.
But for anybody who is watching, you know, my
I'm
clientele
your
is
girl,
wide
right?
open. You know, pureromance.com/Esther. Thank you.
And then nigga tell me I bought my wife a new car for Christmas. I know.
And he walking funny.
Yeah.
I know what
We
happened.
bow-legged for no reason.
No.
I know what
Don't
happened.
do that.
And so,
Don't do
BJ,
that.
what about you? How do you maintain your professional and your personal
Oh, I thought
life?
you were about to ask me about that.
No, I'm not even gonna ask
None
you
of
about
What
that.
you mean? What about me? Like,
coming back to Justin
DJ
about
don't
that.
indulge in that. I don't know. I let them in my world. Like, I really have a lot of stuff going on. So, like, you know, whatever goes on with me, they pretty much know. I don't really got no secrets, man. My life is an open book.
So you getting married soon?
I want to.
You do?
I've been married before.
Okay.
I've been married before. A long time ago, back in '88. But
Nigga, you was still in school. You was still with
that's just a year. That's my favorite
That's
year.
just his favorite year to say.
But yeah, I'm cool, man. I think being married is cool. I think it's cool. I like it.
So you both have children? You have children?
I have two girls. Two
Okay.
girls.
Yeah, my
Yep.
kids grown.
Okay, so you good. All right.
They
Mine
grown.
a little.
Yeah, they little.
I have a 3-year-old and an 11-year-old.
That's real.
Good
She
ages.
sing like you.
She tries.
Yes.
She tries, and then
Trying
she
to be like
loves
mom.
her daddy plays the piano, so
Yeah.
and then he
DP
plays
Junior,
the saxophone
yeah.
too. So she be on both. She be on both instruments. So
Shout out to my man DP Junior, man. BJ, you
Yep.
got any sons?
Yeah, little BJ. My son's 21.
Look like you.
Yeah,
Yep.
big dude.
Big dude.
Big dude. He
So,
live out of Ohio
If you
now.
wasn't playing the go-go, what would you be doing right now?
Man, starting some businesses, what I do. Pretty much I got everything. Trying to make money. That's what I do. I got a barber shop, starting some other little businesses. I'm trying to get like a little food place, but for my mother, but it's just costly, them licenses and all that stuff. But
Permits, all that
you know, I'm always trying to, you know, I always been an entrepreneur, so that's just what I would be doing a lot more of that.
You know why? Because 88 was a hell of a year, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Man, what?
That's his favorite.
So
year.
what would you be doing
88.
if you wasn't in the music?
if I wasn't, if I wasn't into go-go, if I wasn't into music.
What if you wanted to go-go?
Because if I wasn't into go-go, I would still be into music. I'm gonna be in
Okay.
somebody's band. I've been saying that my entire life. Music is my passion. When COVID hit, I've struggled with depression for a while, but that literally sent me into a downward spiral of me not being able to be around live musicians and being able to sing on stage and stuff like that. A lot of people are just like, "Oh, you're tripping, you're crazy." No, it's really therapeutic for a lot of singers.
That's your
It's
therapy right there.
therapeutic. It is. I connect with a lot of the songs that I sing. A lot of people say, "Oh, you know, you can't just choose any type of song. You got to choose what's on the radio." A lot of the time, I choose songs that I connect with because that's the way that I connect with my audience. So when you see the passion between me and the song, and you see it, I know that I did a job well done. There have been times where I've cried on stage during singing a song. But you never know that I was crying because you think it's sweat because I just move that much. I do that much on stage where I sweat. I literally cannot keep a hairstyle. Like my wig damn near fell off a couple of times. And everybody was like, "Oh no, you gotta glue it." Baby, I glued it. I sweat a lot. And I'll be back there like, you know, trying to adjust it. Or I'll just put a hat on because it just keeps sliding back.
So before the pandemic hit, right? And then, you know, we just came out the pandemic. And when y'all first show, when y'all got on stage and seen some of them pandemic panda bears showing, like, God damn, these motherfuckers got big as shit. Motherfucker panda bears. We got to charge on this motherfucker. How was it y'all first show back? Was you rusty?
Our first actual show back was Babylon. No, it wasn't.
What show was it?
It was Twist, I think.
Well, Twist.
Or was that before?
No, it was Twist. I think that we was a little rusty, but we never stopped practicing.
Okay.
It was a little bit downtime in the beginning when the studios was closed.
Yeah.
But once they opened back up, like we
Y'all got
practice
back to
every
it.
week. We still do right now.
Okay.
So, you know, my motto is, you know, if we already ready, we ain't got to get ready. So this show that on the 26th with Project 71, it's going to be something y'all don't want to miss.
Yeah.
That's out Babylon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one that
It's definitely- It's
Yeah.
definitely going to be some work. Everybody going to have to play that night.
Y'all
We
gonna
gotta
shut it down.
we gotta separate the men from the boys.
Oh, I like
yeah?
that. I like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So, who's your favorite band?
I don't know. I think my favorite band is MAB.
I was gonna say I don't.
MAB.
I don't listen to anybody else other than
Okay.
us.
So going to a show, right? You know, like on 26, okay, y'all come on. I'm taking y'all gonna come on first.
Yeah,
Is y'all mentality to say, you know something? We're gonna fuck this stage up.
that's always
We're
our
gonna fuck it up
mentality.
and leave.
I'm always, you know,
them pick up
we
pieces.
stay.
Oh,
We
y'all
stay.
gonna stay?
Yeah, we don't leave. We stay. Most of us stay
Okay.
because we know, like, when we're practicing, it's like training. Like, it's training. Like, it's all mental to me. When I get on the stage, I'm untouchable. I don't think nobody better than me.
Oh, that's right.
Nobody. I just feel like, okay, everything they say, they're going to have to do what they say. Because I'm going to bring it. Like, that's just what and I train the band the same way. I think they got the same mentality. Like, we done been in battles and all of that, and they all with it. Like, yeah, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody scared. Like, because we practice so much, like, and we know exactly what we need to do. We communicate outside of practice, you know, with songs and let's do this like this and different ideas. And we know a lot of bands don't do that.
Yeah.
So just that alone is going to be a problem. And our crank is like very, very elevated.
For me, before a
see.
show, it's different. I actually listen to praise and worship music. I like to
believe
calm
it.
my spirit.
Okay. Before you let the bad
I
girl
do.
come
Calm
out.
before the storm.
Yeah.
I mean, only people who have been to an MAB show would know this, though. But I am a firecracker. I can get very violent. So I try to get my spirit centered before I walk into any club because, one, if I know I'm a drink, I have to account for every one drink that I have. I got to think, okay, this chick done had 3 to my 1.
Yeah.
So I have to make sure I keep that in my mind before I go into any club that, okay, Justice, you got to keep your cool. You're here to perform. You're not here to, match anybody else's anger. So I'm literally listening to praise and worship before I go to any show.
Trying to calm down. So have you ever been on stage and this nigga just going in? You be like, and you sit there from like being a bandmate to a fan, like this big motherfucker. Fucking this joint up tonight. You know what I'm saying?
DJ does that every show. So something that I tell him all the time since day one is the energy of the band changes from the time I start the show to the time that he gets on stage. Not that the energy is bad, but it's almost like it goes from 100 to 1,000,000
Wow.
when he gets on stage. Once he grabbed the mic, it's like everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we about to go there now, y'all!" And the entire energy of the entire club just
Has
changes
anybody
once
ever
he
told
grabs the mic.
y'all remind them like when Beyonce and Jay-Z do that tour, how she on and he on, and she on and he on. You know, like what's my joint on? Holy Grail.
Yeah.
When she's singing,
People
he come
used
about
to-
that motherfucker
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
That motherfucker just went like,
People
oh
always
shit.
used to ask me, why do I let Justice do that? I was like, because she can.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing if she wasn't able to produce on the level as myself, but she can. And the band listens to her and they know what direction to go. Like, she knows what to tell them, like, go here, go there. Because for real, as lead mics, that's all we do.
Yeah.
They play and we just tell them, look, go right, go left, stay right here, go faster, go slower. You know, we just directing them, you know. And it's all up to you if the show is good or bad, you know. And I always try to keep going up. Like, that's something that I always tell myself in my head. Like, if we start here, we're going to finish here.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of bands up and down, up and down. And you see it in the crowd, like they dance a little bit, then they stop. You know, so my thing is, like, once I got you, I ain't going to let you go till we go to break.
Yeah.
and they be anticipating that second half. Like, man, I
Motherfucker,
ain't
do I
going
go get a motherfucker drink? I'm gonna stand right here.
Yeah, I don't know what they gonna
Running
do.
back to that
They got
front.
some more after that. Like, man. So it's just how we train, and people always ask me like, how could I keep the same sound with so many different bands? Like this band done changed a lot through the years, several times, and the sound always stayed the same. And I always tell them like it's in my mind. The beats, the way how I hear things, just plays over and over in my
BJ
mind.
is the sound.
Yeah, I know exactly how I want her to sing. I know exactly the type of beat I want to it, so I make it as close to the way how I like it.
Yeah.
And we just go.
So we know BJ saying for Beats and James, right?
Yeah, I never heard that.
All right.
Yeah, but it's really all in my mind, and I really, I'm just glad that what I think, they make it reality. Like they play it, and I be like, this is crazy. Like this is exactly how I want it.
Yeah.
And it just give me powers. Like it make me be like, okay.
I have some band members that'll come to me and be like, Justice, why BJ keep doing that? Just trust the process.
Yeah.
Like, I know it sounds crazy
It
right now,
does.
y'all.
Yeah.
Just trust the process.
Nobody,
it's all right.
I tell people, like, it's kind of strange because people come to this band, I tell them, look, a lot of people don't like me, but like everything you learn, forget it.
Wow.
Everything you learn, I don't care if you play for Essence, I don't care if you play for Backyard, I don't care who you play for, everything starts here, today. They be like, what you mean? Just forget everything you learned. Because you're going to find a new system of doing things. Yeah. And if you're stuck on what you think is right, you're going to always have an issue.
Yeah, they got
because you're going to always be like, oh, man, this ain't how, this ain't, it ain't going to never be how you think it's supposed to be here. Because this sound is in my mind. Just chill, I got you.
Yeah.
And they end up like, okay, I see what he's saying now. They don't question me anymore. Like, oh, he got it.
You know what's crazy though? Just say, just relax. Like I hear now says, breathe and relax your muscles.
Because she don't.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, because she more so know like, BJ got it. Like she don't really like. Everybody else be questioning me like, why Justice should be like, hey, look.
Because if he
it's
says
okay.
it, no, if I let him say it, it's going to be like, man, if y'all don't just shut the fuck up and just let me do what I'm going to do. And so I got to come in like, y'all just relax.
Yeah, you
She gotta
bring
be
it
the
down.
mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she calming it down.
She gotta be the
right.
He
mother.
got it.
Exactly.
Like, just
Mother
chill.
Just leave him alone. Leave him alone for a minute.
He's in his zone.
in
He's
his-
trying to
he's
get it
getting his stuff
together.
together in his
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Chill.
that's pretty much how it is. And but a lot of guys, they don't like me. But my band, I
They
love
love
them,
you though. Yeah.
and I love them. And we work hard. Like we really, the people in this
You
band.
got to call
really
when we come back. I want to know who don't like
Hey,
you.
definitely. Hey, look here.
Y'all got to
like me?
call.
Welcome to the T Spot. You on with BJ and Justice J. Who trying to buy their wife a Lexus for Christmas?
Oh,
Who we talking to?
you know what you got to do.
Oh, that's our French man to
So
call.
music though?
Yeah, a copulation or cunnilingus.
I don't know what goes better with go-go.
Hey, well, wait a minute, now you're a sex expert. You know,
I don't tell people what type of music, like, okay, so to me, it's not about music. To me, it's a mental thing. So
It is
Okay.
you can have on any type of music that you want, but if your mental isn't connected to your partner,
Yep.
then the
That's
whole
right.
thing gonna be off.
okay, all right. Well, at my age of 65, would you suggest more copulation or more cunnilingus?
Let me ask you before I answer that. What do you stimulate better with?
Copulation.
Then that's what I'm gonna suggest.
But of course, my wife stimulates better probably with cunnilingus.
But if you stimulate better with that, that's what I'm gonna suggest for you. And then everything in the bedroom is a partnership. So
That's right.
when you think of, I tell everybody, when you think of the 5 love languages, you can't love somebody through your love language. So you can't please somebody the way that you want to be pleased. You got to please them the way that they want to be pleased. So I'm gonna suggest that you do
That's
both.
right. That's right. Yep. And that's a very good answer. And I just want to thank you for your honesty and thank you too for being entertainers in the DMV.
Thank you.
Hey, Jock, give us some of that old French slick shit.
So she can say later,
Okay.
huh?
Yeah. But look here. My wife, she's always listening. She's on the other end too, listening. But I'll say to you, merci beaucoup. Fais l'amour s'il vous plaît, bébé, et bonne chance.
Only thing I know is merci beaucoup. Mm-hmm. That's all I know too.
Do you know what RSVP means in French?
You know what? I actually looked it up a couple of months ago, and I don't remember what it means.
It's a French acronym. It means respond, s'il vous plaît. So, you know, when you say to your lover, if you want to say something real slick to him in French, you could say, fais l'amour, s'il vous plaît. That means, will you make love to me, please?
Oh, my.
Don't it sound better?
I'm going to say that.
You should have saw her ass drop. You should have saw the ass.
Cause see, I don't do the French, but that sounded good. See, I'm Spanish in the bedroom. I'm Spanish, so you can call me little Puerto Rican in the bedroom. So
I'm French. I'm a Southeast Frenchman. You know, again, je m'appelle Jacques Chevalier, enchanté, madame. Au revoir.
Yeah, you know. I hear
Yeah,
you.
well, look, I'm going to let y'all go because I know
All
y'all
right.
busy, man. But thank you for accepting my call, and Joyeux Noel just means happy Merry Christmas to you all.
Thank you.
All right, thank you,
Jock.
Jock.
say, still answer his
Hey,
question.
and big man, make sure you get plenty for the holidays, man.
Okay.
I'm seeing BJ on the stage with a tam on in a minute. Paintbrush. Merci beaucoup.
I'm going to get to work. What was his question? What do I like about go-go?
Yeah.
Everything. The way it feels, the way it sounds, the way it make me feel. You know, I just go-go is a part of me. It's what I love to do.
What good.
I love
Glad to hear
go-go.
that, man.
I love it.
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
the sound is authentic. You know,
It is. And I'm a native Washingtonian, man, so you know I know.
and we didn't even go to school to learn how to do this. Most of us just picked up instruments and started doing it.
Wow.
So it's kind of
That's
strange.
right.
These people went to school to try to learn to do what we just do normal. Like,
Normal stuff.
it's
yeah.
just normal.
That's right.
We just do it normal.
How talented.
People always like, man, how do y'all do this? Like, these people picking up saxophones, trumpets, keyboards, basses, like lead guitars, and never went to school. And we make music.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
DC.
talking about.
DC,
That's
baby.
Beautiful thing.
DC.
Hey, look, man, I appreciate that answer,
Thanks,
man.
Jock.
Very good answer. And y'all be good. Always.
Oh, you
positive.
too.
All right.
Thank
And
you.
hard.
too, man.
Love y'all to death, man.
Love you,
Love you
Jock.
too, man.
You know, it's crazy when he said, like, when Down There Floyd came on, when he left go-go, he had to learn to play saxophone, learn to play jazz.
Yeah.
He only know how to play go-go. Like,
Right.
damn, I didn't realize it was a difference.
It's definitely, yeah. And they always saying, like, you know, y'all can't do this, and, well, y'all can't do what we do. You know, it's very, very, very hard to imitate go-go. I don't know how we know how to do this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's just something in us. Like, all these guys that's around, they some of these women, these singers, they just natural singers.
Yeah.
Some of these people got to go to school for years to learn how to sing, and they just pick it up and we just go. Like, it's very, very beautiful, man. We blessed. I don't know. We some blessed people, man. I don't know how we do it.
Me
It's
personally, I started out R&B. I wasn't always go-go. I didn't even join go-go until 2007. I hadn't been to my first go-go until 2007 when I played with my first band.
So when did you fall in love with go-go?
I fell in love with go-go when, I'm going to honestly say, my first show with MAB. And that was because after, I was like 3 practices, or I'll say after the first practice, BJ came to me and was like, Justice, look, you can sing, but in go-go, like he said, you got to forget all of that you learned in the R&B world, because I was a studio singer. I was a, intimate setting type of singer. Like, yeah, I can set the mood vocally. But then with go-go, it's a totally different energy. Everything is just different. So he was just like, look, I'm going to teach you. You just got to be open to being taught. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And the first show, he let me do my first song, and he was like, I want you to talk your song too. And I was like, what you mean talk? Because talking in R&B world is, I can put the beat, put the drums on the foot, and how y'all doing tonight? And, Diana Ross it a little bit. I can do that in the R&B world, but in go-go, then people going to be looking at you like, what the fuck is she doing? So I had to learn how to talk over the beat and to stay on beat and to call the music in on beat. And then like if you're counting everything.
All the time.
And then with words that you're saying, you got to count because you got to make sure that you stay syncopated. So it was definitely a strange transition. But he told me, he was like, Justice, you either going to get it or you not.
How long did it take you to get it?
That first show.
She was a natural.
Damn.
She caught right on. I told her, we had a few conversations. I felt confident with her. I just threw her out there. Was like, you doing it.
I feel
She was like,
threw
when?
me to the wolves.
Tonight? Yeah, tonight. What
No
you mean?
training wheels, no helmet. Like,
Nothing.
go down the hill.
Nothing. I mean,
We're
he
not doing
did.
no practice.
So he sat on the back of the stage,
Okay.
and he was just like, "Go ahead." And I was like, "You're not gonna stand up here with me?" And
You know,
he's
I feel
like,
like when you
"Nah,
little,
go
like,
ahead."
go on there and fight the free
Exactly.
girls.
Right.
That's exactly
Whoop
how
all
I
their
felt.
asses and get
Yep.
your ass
That's
beat.
So was
Exactly
he
how I
impressed
felt.
with your first performance after you were
I was
done?
always impressed because her showmanship. I used to, like I said, I was watching her for a while, and her performance was just always like beautiful. Like she could really. I was like, why don't they let her do more? Like I used to go see her in other bands before she came in, and I was just like, they're not letting
They
her
don't know
do.
what to
You
do
know
with
why?
her. That's
Yeah.
what he
Saw
always
a
said to
diamond in
me.
the rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not letting her do what she needs to do. I said, I'm gonna get her. I said it.
How long it took you to get her?
I
many
don't
times you had
know.
to go out
I
and see
told
it?
her one time when I actually went to one of their shows, but I was watching her for a while. But after me and her got to talking a little bit, it didn't really take that long. Like she kind of like, and then once she got on stage, I guess she probably already knew about me, and she was like, "Okay, are you there?" See, I didn't know that.
Wow.
So some
So-
stranger come up to you and say, "Hey, I'm gonna get you."
So
I'ma get
because
you
of
playing
what
my
I was
band.
told about him,
What
it
was
was
you
like
told?
I was
Yeah.
told, oh nah, BJ's like that. Like BJ's the greatest lead talker, and so I heard nothing but positive things. And this was a show at Murray Goes when Big John
remember
still
that,
had Murray
yeah,
Goes.
yeah.
We was performing there. I was with a band called Project Stars.
Yep.
And I was performing there, and this big dummy came over to our table, and he sat down, and he was like, "Come sit on Santa's lap." And I was like, "What?" Like it threw me. It threw me because I'm like, "What the hell?" He was like, "Justice, I want you," and I was like, how? Like, what you mean want me? He's like, "I want you in my band." I was like, "Oh, okay." It was like, "Nah, I mean, I want you that way too. If you want that way." I was like,
He's on that
"Lord
Marvin Gaye.
Jesus."
I want you.
But the funny thing is, after that, we ain't never have no exchange
Yeah.
like that again.
Ever again,
It was
yeah.
always music.
That was
it
a
was always
charismatic
yeah.
thing he got going on
And
there.
then
to
he
get you
told
where
me, he
you
was
at.
like, he said, "Look, I'm gonna get you in my band one way or another." And I laughed it off because I've heard people say stuff like that to me all the
You know something
time.
was crazy though. I got my man Queasy, used to be Team Familiar. I would
Keezy?
love, hey, Keezy, I'd love to see y'all just.
I have
Hey-
always wanted to sing
Hey
with
Keezy, hey, I want you to get on stage with MAB 2.0 one night, man. We want to bring that ghetto sexy thing together, man. If you listen, you on. Hey, we're gonna talk a little later. So BJ, when did you fall in love with Go-Go?
Man, I was way younger.
Not 88. You know.
Yeah, no, not 88. It was a little bit after that. But I fell in love with Go-Go the first time I heard it, and I don't know, I was probably I was late. I was kind of late, like most guys was like, I've been doing it my whole life, not me. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of late catching on, and when I finally got a hold or grasped onto what it was, I was the worst person in my band. Like, people was like, y'all got to get rid of him.
Really?
Yeah, like, other people was like, he's holding y'all up. Because everybody was so advanced. Because they've been doing it for way longer than me. And I said, man, you know what, y'all not
Not
getting
knowing
rid
that
of
they
me.
was holding you up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
started practicing. And then I just went past everybody. And then it was just like, oh, okay. Because I really loved it. I was a student. So I really started like buckling down and writing down crews, writing down stuff, sitting in the mirror, lead talking for hours and hours and hours. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm going to do this. This is something I'm going to do. Like, they're going to be talking about me.
So did you ever have any mentors in the game that you went to for advice when you first started?
It's kind of strange because I never went to anybody, but I paid attention to a lot of guys, like E from OP Tribe. I always thought that he was like really, really great. Funk is always top of the line. Like,
He can add
it's
his
just
ass
so,
off, man.
when you watching him, it's like, is this real? Like, you gotta really be a lead talker because people like, Funk, man, but it's just like the ocean. He just flows and flows and flows. You be like, is he even thinking about this? And I admired that. I think I took a little bit from everybody. Bugs, his energy.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of people. Even some stuff from Chris. But just watching them is just like, okay. And I always want to be like, why can't I do that? So I took something from everybody and came up with my own little style, and it worked. Took a minute, but people caught on. Because, when you first coming out, they want you to sound like somebody. They want you to, you don't sound like Funk. You don't sound like Benny. You don't sound like this person. Like, I'll sound like me, but watch, I'm going to get it done. And I did it. You just got to have an open mind, an open ear. You really listen to him and be like, nah, he really know what he doing. Like, you can ask any lead talker and be like, yeah, BJ, he know what he doing on the mic. They'll tell you, like, he know what he doing. And that's kind of rare because most of them don't really say that.
Yeah.
So when you say open mind, open ear, right? Check this out. I have a certain motherfucker. They sing a long time.
Going somewhere.
Graduation.
He's talking about
And
me.
that motherfucker, they want I want to rap. Go band, right?
Okay.
Y'all think y'all can
I'm working with
train a
Justice.
motherfucker up?
Justice gonna help.
You
I
want
think
to
anybody
rap?
can be trained.
It's one time. I don't know. It's
You know
just
when
this
they
thing
say
I wanna
niggas
do.
be crashing their baby?
You don't want to sing, you want to rap.
I just want to rap. I don't know. I just want
I
to
think you can do it.
just one time.
Oh shit.
You can do it. You can do it.
I think if you, exactly what I said, give yourself an alter ego, you'll get it done with no problem.
No problem, sir.
None.
Thank
You
you, man.
literally got to flip the switch and just say, all my worries, all my fears, doubts, cares, everything,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
going to turn
do
it off real quick.
Yep.
Get it done. And you
Yeah.
can go right back to
Just
your,
one time.
you go right back to your corner, flip the switch back on and be like,
Are you afraid to be in front of people?
She might have that
So then do
motherfucker with
it.
sunglasses and
Because
shit
you've
on
been
the
going
front.
so
You know
long
what's
now.
funny about
Just
me?
going to see y'all.
I'm still afraid.
Really? I think a couple drinks, I'm good.
I'm still, like, before shows, I'm still nervous until I get on that stage. When I get on
And then
that
your
stage,
alter ego comes out.
Say no more
you
time.
want
This
to
should
know
be
something
done.
funny?
What?
So the before stage thing, right?
I'm just,
So I actually had a conversation with K Michelle on Instagram.
Okay.
Because she had made a post, and her post was, I don't know about y'all, but I still get nervous every time before I sing, and I always get the bubble guts. And I commented on her post, and I was like, oh my God, I do too. I just thought that was, just me just being disgusting because, I don't care. But no, and then she inboxed me, and she was like, I just watched a couple of your videos. I saw you hit my song, and you sounded amazing. She was like, only people that do really good on stage actually get nervous to the point where they have to poop before stage because it's energy that you're pushing out and you're using your diaphragm. So usually when you get scared, you tighten up, you tense up. That's you pushing your diaphragm. So I was like, I never thought about it like that. And she was like, so every time before you sing, make sure you use the bathroom. And I was like, I do. It's like that. There's no question about that.
So,
I literally have
has
to
either
poop
one of
every
y'all
time.
ever left the stage and take a shit
I have.
on the show?
I did because our 808 was that strong. It literally vibrated the poop out of me.
one thing, if you,
Wow.
that's one of the unique things about us.
That is crazy.
She took a shit, y'all, during the show.
Not on myself. Not on myself.
Was you?
I was able to
Like,
get
I
to the bathroom.
gotta go.
I put my mic down and
That's
I
what
was
I'm
just
saying.
like,
You turned around and BJ did.
but see, it wasn't on my song, so
Okay.
I was good.
What was you like?
All right, guess something
Yeah,
happened.
no, I just told him, I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I just dipped
like,
off. And he was like,
All right. We just kept going.
But see me, Hey, y'all hold it. Justin got to take a shit real quick, y'all.
See, you put nigga out
But
Hope
see,
she
I'm
wipe her
one
ass
of
when
those
she
people
get
where
back.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll fart at a show. I don't care. Like, if I have gas, I'm one of those people where, like, in a relationship, I don't care. I'm a fart on the first date.
Right.
What I'm not going to do is hurt my stomach for you. I'm not going to make myself uncomfortable for your comfort. So
Right.
if I have gas, I'm going to let you know I got
This is
gas.
hilarious.
I'm going to step off, but I'm going to let you know I got gas.
Right.
But,
BJ,
you know.
you ever had to take a shit in the middle of a show?
I don't know. I always gotta take a shit though, but I don't know in the
Y'all
middle of the
is
show.
terrible.
Probably
They
before.
want to know. They want to know. I ain't paid $25 to they take a shit. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
don't know if I ever just was like, I
Put a
gotta leave the
pipe on.
stage. I had to leave the stage and take a shit. But yeah, I had to use the bathroom before. It was like, man, if this motherfucking break don't come up, dog, if they don't hurry the fuck up. It kind of like throw off your concentration. Like, you can't do shit. You just gotta go.
Yeah.
If it get that bad, I'm gone.
So when you when you were
God,
there
this is
and you
hilarious.
jamming and the poop is at the
Oh, I'm
threshold,
gone.
No doubt about it.
you know, and you
Right.
squeeze like, oh
Right.
shit, temperature down for wine.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna take a break or something like I'm gonna do it like that. But usually I can get through it, and I'll be like, I gotta go. I'll be back.
We use 808s in every song. Every song we play. So usually, like I said, I don't stand still anyway. So I'm always jumping around the entire set, the entire show. 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets. Constantly I'm moving. So once that 808 dropped, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, oh, shit.
And I'm like, okay, can I hold this in? This is what I'm telling myself. I'm thinking in my head, can I hold this in? And the 808 dropped again. I was like, nope, gotta go.
We like
Oh God! Let
we
me
like
see
a,
what Justice got
a
for me
down
right
south,
here.
a down south go-go band, because we use. I see a lot of bands doing that now, but we just like originated that. We got 808 patterns to everything.
So look, we're gonna take a pause with the call. Hey, look,
Everything.
I got
this
the
is the
clip.
T spot. Hey, I'm gonna tell them. This
said
is
the
the T
shit
spot
spot.
or
The
the
shit
shit spot,
spot.
whatever. You know what I'm
Shit
saying?
spot.
This is the T spot coming to you live and direct. The Powerhouse Podcast Radio. Hey, I got MAB 2.0. I got BJ Justice
Yes,
J.
yes.
Hot Juicy Beige and Bougie. Look, I gotta take a shit.
Dang.
Be right back, y'all.
That's how you do it.
Oh my God. Hopefully, if I can hear. Hopefully, y'all don't be too loud. If you just let me, if you just let me, just let me. Man. DP used to let him loose.
That's all they used to do.
Like him and Black.
Yeah,
It was like it was like they had a contest during the show.
Was it the beat that made it come out or what?
No, they was just
They
nasty.
just don't do it when they do that shit.
So have y'all been like that? Like, damn.
Yes.
I was like, yeah. What the?
Yes.
What y'all do when it's a fan that smells? Like you can smell them. Like what y'all do?
That's too often. It's like, girl, one, go in the bathroom real quick, boo. You stink.
That's good. At least you told her, because we could have left her out.
mean,
there.
Exactly.
So,
I mean, but
I
you're like,
respect
look,
that.
the shot, you need to take that and a little bit of soap and water and swab real quick.
No, see, I'm gonna hit her with the. Come here real quick. You did you shower?
Oh shit! Take this. Go take a little.
And they be like,
go,
yes or
Go to the
no.
bathroom and go take a little whole bath. I got
They
a
be
little
like,
Summer's Eve one.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Respect.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't
exactly.
even
Like,
let
would you
people be
rather
out
me
there,
leave
right,
you
and
out
then
there? Some
talking
people
about
don't
you,
know
yeah.
that they stink.
That's some
Yeah.
crazy shit right there. So
If you're gonna be clapping in front
She
of
got
my
love for the
face, I
fans.
need you to
Be
smell
right.
a certain way.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you clapping and smell you clapping.
hey, I done heard a lot from them tonight,
Oh,
man.
God. You heard it from Justice, y'all.
Exactly, Andy. Hashtag wash that ass. He
That's what
literally
we used
made
to
that
say.
a hashtag.
Yeah?
Yes,
Wow.
we did.
Yeah, we used to say that.
Yes.
Wash that ass.
How do you go to a go-go?
And not pull
And not
yourself
wash it.
together.
I
Especially
think
ladies.
sometimes,
man.
man, they just come straight off the street.
Or straight
know.
from work or wherever. The
Yeah,
bar.
I always
Or
got
straight
my
from
downtime
yesterday.
before I even go to a show. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't even take a shit unless I get in the shower.
Yeah,
That's what I was
how
about to say.
am.
You know,
Yeah.
'cause some people that work with me, man, this is what have y'all.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just use the bathroom like 4 times. You're not gonna go home and change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we gonna go out.
Like, dog.
You must throw them drawers away with me off. Tonight, man.
Them jokes
Damn.
ain't gonna be good no more, man.
Wow. So, 2021, what y'all got coming up, man?
Everything.
Man, we're about to get to work. I mean, this pandemic kind of like opened my eyes to a lot more things in go-go. And I got a lot of more ideas. One thing about me, that's what I do, man. I got a lot of stuff in this head. So I'm gonna put it down on paper, man. They're gonna make it reality for me.
So, is it possible we can connect some wires to your temples and download some of that shit tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, most of it is all, you know, what I thought about and they make it reality for me. So, you know, it's really them. I always tell my band all the time. I tell all the bands that like the lead talker is just a voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always gonna be the face of the band, but
Yeah, personality.
the
man.
beats is gonna be the beats.
You know what's so crazy when I see you, right? I think about the Nutty Professor. And you step on the stage as Sherman Klump.
Right.
But then Buddy Love, this little skinny
Yeah.
motherfucker just
Come
step
on.
out.
Yeah.
Where the fuck the big nigga go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buddy Love just jump around doing this thing. So look, moving forward, MAB, I'm gonna call it 2.1.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a little special solo from Justice real quick. You don't mind, do you?
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just asking. You know,
Jesus.
You know, just a little Christmas gift from
Yeah.
T Spot and MAB 2.1.
Yep.
You know what I'm
2.1
saying?
tonight.
Yeah.
You said a Christmas thing?
Yeah, just something for people, man. Just water.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow. They'll find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of, and so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Crankmas to you.
Thank y'all. We love y'all
Y'all
so
heard
much.
that MAB 2.1.
Merry Christmas.
They was on
That
that
was so
goddamn
beautiful.
Nat Cole shit right there. It was on no Lifetime for me, goddamn. You heard it, you know what I'm saying?
Merry Crankmas.
Yeah,
That's what
Merry
we say,
Crankmas.
Crankmas.
Yes.
Yeah. You see what I'm talking about? That was straight off. I never even knew the words to the fucking song.
Me
You know what I'm
either.
saying? I was with Nat Cole, King Cole sing
I
that
don't know
shit.
that.
They like to sing it, you know what I'm saying?
I love Nat King Cole. So.
Just as an old soul, man.
I
She know a
am.
lot of old
Yes.
stuff.
She
We hit a
is.
lot of old stuff
They
too.
just said
man.
you was a sweet, romantic voice that matches your pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, ain't that so sweet?
No, man, you don't cry, so I cry like.
Nah, man. Hey,
I was holding it.
Ain't doing no crime.
she's available, but you still got to put in the application. I got to make sure you
Right.
are.
You gotta come through you first.
I got to make sure you cool. If not, you ain't gonna. Ain't nothing
make
going
it.
on.
Yeah, if you wanna buy Alexa for Christmas,
You gotta get all the
we
motherfucking
already
toys she
we already
got.
know what happened.
I don't mind tickling a couple of things for Alexis.
understand something. You wanna buy Alexis? Understand that? I'm telling you like this, fellas. Don't get tricked out here.
Yeah.
And your credit not straight. And she get the whammy bammy on you.
Yeah, because my credit's over 730. So
Access
don't-
when you get out there, it says access denied, and then you know fuck your rep up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your
Because
shit
I will
straight.
put it out there that
Yeah.
you wanted your butt tickled.
Yeah, make sure your shit right.
That's
before
still a
you
little tricky.
BJ gonna talk about your ass.
Yeah, on the mic. On the mic. I'm gonna
At
talk
a
about
show.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
On a
God.
CD.
I'm gonna definitely say something.
So I was trying to go like, who's some of y'all favorite artists?
Tina Marie is my favorite.
Yeah.
Hey girl, man.
That she is my.
You know what?
Yeah.
I like Neo. I really like a lot of singers. Cause for real, that's what I always wanted to be, a singer.
So you
But
can
I
sing
can't
too?
sing. A little bit, but I don't sing like she
I
sing.
work.
You
Yeah.
working on it?
Some of that
Okay.
big Ruben shit. You know
Man, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I ain't
Sorry,
really
for
confident with
2004.
I ain't confident with the singing, man. I can do everything else, but that singing, I'll be like, man. But I always admired it. I always thought that it was cool. I like it. I really.
I forgot you.
No, nobody don't know
I'm
that.
about to say, I don't know
We know
that.
Fire Desire.
I guess I
Yeah.
know that. I know that. I know Out on a Limb.
Yes.
No, that
Yes.
Tina Marie,
Girl, yeah.
Rick James.
I can
Happy,
see you
know what I'm
singing
saying?
that.
Hey Brian, you got that joint right? Because these young bucks don't know about Rick
Happy.
James and Tina Marie Happy. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, man.
Even Brian
These
laughing.
young motherfuckers don't know
Brian
that shit.
laughing too.
I might know about it. I
know
just got
about it?
here.
I'm about to say, if I hear it, I might
So,
know. of
so
it,
BJ,
but-
what's something that your fans don't know about you? One thing that they don't know about you.
I think they know everything about me.
You scared of ghosts?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't watch scary movies.
I was just
Really?
about to say. That was the first thing that came to my
They
mind.
don't watch scary movies.
Not at all.
Why?
I don't even let them
he's
cut it onto my
terrified.
house.
What about the lady might want to watch it?
Nah.
She want to jump up in your arms?
Nah, you can do that without that.
He gonna jump in her arms.
Yeah. I don't know. I just never. But see, it's a different. Like, I'm not scared of Chucky and Jason and Candyman and stuff. I'm not scared of that. I'm scared of like poltergeists and
Oh, yeah.
spirits and
Yeah.
those type. I can't watch
The
it.
stuff you
Okay.
can't see.
So you look
Yes.
at some of the stuff, not all
Yes,
of it.
I do
Okay.
not watch it. I
Like
don't even want it
real
on in my
stuff.
house.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't watch that shit either.
I don't.
What's your fans that they don't know about you already?
I don't know. You gotta ask specific questions. Oh, I could say that only because I just heard it come out. My accent. I have a really southern country accent, although I'm from PG County, Maryland. I spent one summer in Columbia, South Carolina.
Well, that's all it takes.
And that was when I was like 11 years old, and I didn't lose it. So I tried very hard to speak clearly and properly and not allow my accent to come
come
out.
through.
Sometimes you let that southern
But
twang
then
come
when
out.
if I'm just sitting and I'm chilling and I'm talking, then it's just gonna come out and you're gonna hear it. And it is what it is.
It's the Ellie Mae shit, huh? Ellie Mae clamp
And it'll
out.
come out when I'm singing too, and BJ be like, "Why you say that word like that?" I can't help it.
Rinse around.
BJ be on it.
What? My ears be.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know I have that accent unless they actually have held a conversation with me like outside of a go-go. You
I can
never
tell them
know.
another secret about me. I don't listen to none of our CDs.
He never does.
Nothing.
That's crazy. 'Cause I never listen to our shows.
Yeah, I do.
It's
He
something about watching or hearing yourself. Like, I don't want to hear it. I let them tell me. Like, nah, it's really sound good, okay?
Hearing myself makes me cringe.
Yeah.
I think I sound bad every time I sing.
As an artist, yes,
I
you
do.
always think
I
you're
be
doing
like,
something wrong.
every single time I sing, I'm like, oh, you didn't hit that note right. Oh, you should have slid.
Yeah, you
And
know-
it's like,
yourself.
yeah,
Do
I'm
you know
very-
that Christmas song?
very.
That's why I released that, and that was the first time they ever did it. if I would have let them hear it, it would have been so many changes. I want to do this off. I want to do that. Artists are always trying to be perfect, and sometimes just being normal
Biggest critics, yeah.
is fine. It'd have been messed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would never sound like that ever.
That CD, that recording right there, it literally went like this. Sunday night, I called our keyboard player Boo. I said, Boo, I got an idea. I need you to get your keyboard real quick. He was like, all right, give me like 10 minutes. I said, all right, hurry up, because I got this idea. He was like, all right, he called me back, and we finally get back on the phone. And I said, look, I want to do like an intro, like we kind of slow, like a lounge singer type of thing. And I want it to be real sensual and sexy. And we going to do Santa Baby. And he was like, how we going to do that? I said, we only doing just that first part.
Yeah.
And then it's just drop off. And he was like, into what? I said, I haven't figured that part out yet.
Yeah.
So he said, what's that other song? Where it go? Dun, 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 dun. And I was like, that can work. He was like, but what part? I said, just like that. Go right into the dun, 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 just straight into that. And he was like, yeah, you think BJ will like it?
Then they
I said,
brought it to
BJ
me.
gonna like it because
Yeah.
we done already put it together.
Yeah.
BJ don't like half-ass
don't.
ideas.
Yeah.
So
Comes in
I
hand
said,
with
all right,
it,
it's gonna go just like this, and then it's gonna go like that, and then the beat drops off for the rest of the song, and that's it.
That's that Chucky Christmas. Man.
Yep.
And then that
And-
Tuesday
and
at
that's how we did it.
practice, we brought it to the band, and that recording right there was
That was
literally
at
the
the
first
practice.
time that we all played it together.
Wow.
And I told him, I said, I'm not letting y'all touch it. Because I know what they would have did to it.
Butchered
Yeah.
up.
Man, I need to do this. I
Y'all
wasn't
did a
playing
hell of a
this.
job on
I
that.
didn't do
Oh my
this
God,
part. I forgot
yes.
to do that. And we need to change that. And it'd have been all mixed
I
up.
didn't
I
make a
said,
little video of that shit, man.
I know.
we are.
We
You know
are.
what I'm saying? Hustles, creative and competitive. And where there's creativity, it's never no competition.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Just keep creating that joint and stay in that lane. Like I said, when I first heard it, I was like, damn, that motherfucker. That shit sound
And that was at a
horror. That
practice.
sound like a horror film.
Yeah.
We
But
never
happy.
heard it.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta kill Che to get my motherfucking gifts, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Che, you gonna kill Santa
And
Claus.
Ian Tone came in there.
You gonna roast one of these range
Put a
heads.
beat to it, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This it." I listened
You know,
to it.
remember when I heard that beat? What's the joint Ice Cube and Mike Epps did? The next Friday, Christmas. You know what I'm saying? When the pipe head would run through the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what reminded me right there. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I see the Grinch robbing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to put that shit together, man. Definitely, man. But I
Yeah,
love
we've
to
been
see
sending
that.
it out. We've been emailing it to some DJs and stuff. They've been playing it. You know, it's kind of like a little, because of COVID, it's
Yeah.
kind of a little more weirder, but I used to could, like, reach out to the radio stations, and it's kind of a little
Yeah, our
difficult
DJ
now.
here, Frank White, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10
Yeah,
to
he
2.
always
Frank
looking
White
to
got
play.
it.
I was
He got it.
thinking
Frank
already.
Frank White got it. A lot of the DJs, I done emailed, I
All
sat
of
at
them.
home and emailed a whole bunch of them. So they a lot of them got it.
That's what's
No,
up.
you ain't get this motherfucker, you missing out.
Yeah. It's
seriously.
Christmas, you know, and this really like our first Christmas song that we ever really did for real. So
We got a Valentine's Day one coming up too.
You
so
did a hell of
look
a
out for
job.
that.
Yeah.
So the Valentine's Day, can you give us like a little, you
Nope.
know, from 2.1 shit, what
Nope.
can we expect from it?
I can tell you what you can expect from it. It is going to be similar to the level of the Christmas song. It is going to be a mix of a cover with original,
Okay.
but the words are going to be totally different. So you're going to recognize the melody, but the words are going to be completely original.
When y'all heard this, we got a Valentine melody coming out.
that's right.
Understand, you know what Valentine's Day is, fellas. That's that day. See, Valentine's Day to me it's just a regular day. Because, you know, every day shit with Christmas and stuff like that. That's the day for niggas who don't do shit all year.
Yeah.
They take that one special day, buy all the flowers. And like I say, the niggas I see that next day buy Lexuses and BMWs, I already know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I always say that Valentine's Day is not a regular day because that is the day for you to do something out of the norm. So if you typically buy
You can't
flowers,
ask no woman that.
No, listen. If you typically buy flowers and you typically buy gifts and jewelry on all those other days, then Valentine's Day is the day that you sit down and write your girl a letter, write her a love letter. It's simply something more special from the heart to connect on a different level. It's not necessarily something that we just say, oh, we want X, Y, Z
Right.
amount of gifts. We want something different from the norm. That's all it is.
I got color pencils. I know how to color them up.
Yeah.
Listen, that might be the key to her heart. What,
I
you
might
know,
need
you
to
never
do that.
know.
He does write
my
letters.
girl
though.
Females, I don't
Right,
care what
right,
any
no.
female says. If she were to get a really genuine, heartfelt love letter from her
Yeah.
man,
But the problem is, she
Can I
I
do a text like
She gotta
that?
be able to read. She
if you
can't
messing
read,
with a female that can't read,
you can't read.
That's on you.
exactly.
But I can do that in the text though, right? Or it's not the
No.
same?
Okay, look,
It's not
come
the
on,
same.
BJ. We just ain't gonna send a
Alright,
text.
Not even typed, handwritten.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, right. Let's see right
I
now.
guarantee you.
We gonna see.
And then for
Justin's
everybody
gonna
else
tell
that
us
wants
too.
to
I'ma do
purchase gifts, you guys can visit my website. I have bath and beauty products as well. I have all the bedroom products. So you can visit me at pureromance.com/Esther.
Yeah, you was supposed to bring all that pure.
What? You just want to bring it up? What?
Oh, no,
we
that's
would've
going to be
put
a
it
whole
out there
different
for
show.
her.
No, you
No,
gotta
we
have a
would've put
whole
it up
different
for
show
sure.
for me for that.
Gotta watch that
Because
ass,
y'all
boy.
are going to have to sample all of the products.
Look, I'm
I
with
have
it.
edible
Sample
products.
it. You
Yeah.
with sampling them?
Yeah.
Edible stuff? Yes. Why
Y'all
wouldn't you
is
be?
OC.
That's how you gotta see what's out there.
Yeah, y'all is too fast
Get
for
with
me.
it.
You know,
You
hey,
gotta get with it.
they want, hey, look, Slim, we're going to bring them back. They're going to bring the MAB 2.1,
Yeah.
5.1,
All that stuff.
7.5,
Y'all
whatever.
gonna have
Y'all
all that
hate
stuff
All
on
that
this
bad
table.
shit that make them smell good,
Yeah.
look good. Like, I mean, but, hey, this is the world we in, though. You know what I'm saying?
We got
Absolutely.
the MAB sweatshirts too. Y'all can get a personalized
cute.
MAB sweatshirt. I make our shirts and stuff. So
Mine says the
if you
animal
guys,
trainer.
I know that's right.
if you guys want a personalized
gave me that
MAB
name.
shirt with
Yeah.
your name on there, hit me up. All of
Yeah.
these hoodies are $45, and our proceeds are going towards MAB. They're not going in my pocket.
You know why I
So
see
yeah.
you as
doing
an
that.
trainer? What's that boy that fuck with the dog? Caesar.
Oh,
The pit bulls. You ever seen
my
Caesar? He'd be
goodness.
like, the pit bull, he'd be like, and they shut the fuck up.
Damn.
They lay the
so
fuck
he the
down.
trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Schooner gave me that name, the animal trainer. And everybody
That
just
fits
called
you.
me that.
Animal
Yeah,
trainer.
that fits you.
Wow. So like I said, I definitely like want y'all to come back, bring your products, bring your shirts,
Gotta get
bring
ready
the
for
fucking new
for,
music.
for,
You know what I'm saying?
Valentine's.
So
Get them sales in.
y'all next show is Friday, right? No, the 26th.
No,
They
No,
have-
it's
Friday.
this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah, we got one Friday.
Weather
Special
permitting.
location.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pajama party. Pajama glow party.
So they
But you
don't-
got an inbox for that.
yeah,
You got to inbox for tickets.
Yeah.
So you can message me, Justice J, on Facebook, or BJ Wedge on Facebook, or you can inbox the band page,
Look at
Mental
Sherrod.
Attraction Band 2.0
Right.
on
He already got
Facebook or
his tickets.
Instagram. And we're going to slide you your tickets. Yeah.
And make sure y'all sign y'all waivers,
Yeah.
fax it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You said fax it
Temp
back.
checks and masks are required. So if you want to step to that door, you're going to have to see me
And
with
that-
your
and
hands
there's
if you're not
places-
trying to wear your mask because I refuse.
Make
Yeah.
sure you wash your ass.
Right.
Please
And the
do.
cooch. And the cooch.
This place is huge, so it's 2 floors.
And it's
Okay.
BY.
So social
BY,
di- yeah,
yeah.
BY.
Oh, bring your
Yeah.
own
You
liquor.
are,
Okay.
yeah.
They
Oh,
gonna
you
be
can't
tore up
beat that
there.
right there.
Yeah, so and it's plenty of room, plenty of space. So
Y'all gonna have a
when-
good time.
Oh yeah. We would definitely.
That's
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So
so you gonna show your ass at night?
man,
You
what?
know he is. He
No,
ready.
show him out. Once I get my
Justice
onesie.
smiling.
I can't
Look,
wait till I get
she
my
smiling. Look, I'm ready to meet you.
I'm going there.
I'm ready.
Y'all still
And on the 26th, us in Project 71, it's
In
at Babylon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at Babylon. That's something you don't want to miss right there.
So
You gonna
bring
tear
your
it
phone
up.
booth, BJ?
Yeah,
Your phone
man.
booth on stage.
You know, me and
Step
Rapper
out.
go back. Whenever we get on stage together, it got to go down.
I got to go down.
Got to.
Y'all get each other hype, don't y'all?
We already said what we gonna do. Like, we ain't even got to discuss it no more.
Yeah.
We know what we got to do. We ain't even talking right now. Till after the 26th.
I know that's
Get your
right.
band together.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
Friendly-
mine together.
Friendly fire, right?
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
That's what's
That's
up.
my man.
So, Justin, when
All
you see the
love.
other females from Go-Go, right? Who's your favorite one out of all of them?
Miss Kim.
Miss Kim?
And I like her because I see me in her. Me performance wise, stage presence wise, lead talking, she does it all. And I don't compare myself to her, but I always say, if Miss Kim can do it, I can do it. So whatever I see her do, I challenge myself, I can do that too. Not to copycat, but if it can be done by her, I'm like, oh, I can do this too then, because she's a monster to me. So I'm like, shoot, if she gonna be a monster, I can be a villain.
I know that's
Oh, yeah?
right.
A villain, huh?
Yeah.
So which villain would you be? You had to be one. We want to know is it going to be the Super League, the Justice League, or the Legion of Doom?
I'm the Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk. Black
But see, that's
Incredible
not
Hulk
a
right here.
villain though. That's a he's not a villain.
I don't know. Incredible Hulk is just
He David Banner till they get on stage.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why.
Now, if you ever,
Like
I
Clark
come on
Kent,
stage
Superman.
and see you with them little short shorts and them green feet, yeah, I'm over mine. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I would probably stick with the one that you said, Catwoman.
Catwoman?
That kind of
Catwoman.
that kind of describes me very very much.
That Rsvp one right there.
Yeah.
Like, shit. She defined that. Rsvp, she defined that role right there. You know what I'm
Yes, she did.
saying? She's a
Tammy said she already got her onesies. Y'all all wearing onesies. All them girls wearing onesies.
I know I'm wearing a
I'm
onesie
getting me one too now.
because it be getting hot in there, so I ain't trying to.
I'm
do it.
already be hot.
You put one of the onesies on that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Tag
it.
me.
Y'all know I do it. I do it, man. I
The
do it.
one with shorts though, so you gotta wear your drop socks.
Yeah, gotta wear them. And a turtleneck underneath.
Exactly. Turtleneck
nigga
and drop
said-
socks.
DJ is
Drop socks,
hilarious.
Nike
And
boots,
a
and a onesie.
turtleneck with a turtleneck underneath with my chain out the top. They don't know nothing about that.
Hey, y'all tell me.
So that's, you know, that's gonna be
That's back in the
a
day.
crazy ass show right there.
Hey man,
It is.
we done did 80s parties. Oh man, y'all done missed a lot of good shows. A lot of crazy stuff, man. And the good thing about our supporters, like they all participate.
So they
that's
come
what makes
in
it fun.
costume, yeah.
That's what makes it really fun. Because
what's
they
up.
all do it, and it's kind of tight.
Andy said roller skates. No.
Yeah,
it's
hey,
drop
she
socks,
forgot about that.
Turtleneck
I
and
might
roller
wear some
skates.
roller skates Friday.
You come on that
remember them
stage,
days.
they roll your ass out there.
Man, I'll be in that joke, man. Moonwalking, I be doing, man. It's all about putting on
You
a
had
show.
fun, yeah.
It's
It
about a
is.
show, man. You gotta give them a show. You so used to going to see bands and person just singing and
I can't stand
you
it.
know you wanna be entertained.
Yeah.
You wanna be entertained, man. We done did all types of stuff, man. Came out with mask on. This I done came out of the stands at the Howard Theater. Like yeah, man, yeah. It's all on YouTube.
Creativity.
I wasn't
huh?
even on the stage. They was acting like I wasn't even there. And they stopped and was like, man, where BJ at? Yeah, you just put on a little show. And I just came from out the stands on the cordless mic.
I love theatrics. I love gimmicks.
Yeah,
So
man, it's
when I
just
told
fun.
him that,
That's
he was
good.
like, "What?" I said, "Just do it. Trust me, just do it."
And they was going crazy.
What? That caught everybody off guard.
Everybody that was
'Cause
at
everybody
Howard
was like-
Theater was really thinking BJ was not there.
Because you can hear the people talking like, oh, where BJ at? Oh, they ain't gonna like that. They ain't here. I was there.
They thought we was being unprofessional
Yeah.
because we stopped the show
Yeah.
to find out where BJ is.
But it was all part
was
of
all
what
a
we was
gimmick.
about.
Right, yeah.
Come busting through the crowd and shit.
I came from
With
out
the
the
wireless
stand
mic, yep.
and walked down through the crowd and then got on the stage.
On David Ruffin
Yeah,
shit.
they
Yep.
went
That
crazy.
David Ruffin shit.
They went crazy. Like, oh my God, where is he at?
I know that's right.
That's what it's all about.
Give
Them
'em something
bands,
different.
they got
yeah.
away from the showmanship. People just want to go up there and just stand up there and sing all night. You know? Yeah, like,
Accept the people money,
I can't
man.
stand it. I will. You give me, even if it ain't no space on the speakers for me to stand up, I'm gonna push a speaker over and I'm getting on the speaker.
Go ahead.
It's gonna happen at some point during the show. I'm getting on the speaker. And somebody told me, they was like, who does that? Who else does it? Is that rapper that do that?
Bugs used to do it all the
Bugs.
time.
Somebody said that to me. They were like, "Oh, would you try and be a little Bugs?" I said, "What?" And at that time, I didn't
didn't even know.
that he did that
Yeah.
until I went back and seen a couple of shows, and I was like, "Oh," I said, "No," I said, "I wouldn't try and be like
Yeah.
him at
Sherrod.
all."
That was your thing.
Yeah.
Sherrod said once that crank train take off, it don't make no stops.
Ain't no U-turns, huh?
It ain't.
All the boys
It
got
ain't,
there.
it just go, man.
Yep.
That's how we play, man. We
Next
just keep
stop,
going.
Cranksville.
Yep, that's what he said too. Man, I love these dudes. I just, like I said, people been saying like, you know, BJ, how long you gonna do it? Until the people stop wanting to hear it.
Yeah.
As long as they want to hear it, we gonna keep
You gonna
playing.
keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
I'm gonna keep playing. I
And you
don't
get a
care,
different
man.
sound from MAB. So you had asked earlier, do we do other stuff? Do we play with other bands? It's not that I play with other bands. I do private parties as well. So you can book us, and I still associate myself with MAB. So when you book me, you're booking a part of MAB.
Gotcha.
So I stay associated with Mental Attraction with every gig that I do. So you can book me for a corporate event, you can book me for a wedding, you can book me for a private party, birthday party, house party, whatever. I'm gonna give you the grown and sexy sound that you're looking for, but it's still gonna be under the umbrella of Mental Attraction Band.
So you're not going out there on that. I'm David Ruffin.
Yeah, no.
These are the
I mean,
Temptations.
it's always going to be Justice J,
Yeah.
but it's not Justice J featuring MAB.
Right,
It's
yeah.
Justice J of MAB.
Maybe,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, some of them they book me with solo joint, so I'm just.
And that's what most of them do. When they do go fill in and stuff, they got their band shirts
Yep.
on. They representing the band. So I don't say too much. It doesn't bother me, man. You know, it's all promotion.
Yeah.
You know, it's all promotion. Because then if you didn't know who MAB 2.0 was, you're like, well, who was that? Oh, she sings for them?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go see. Oh, okay.
So like,
Yeah.
before a show, what is y'all pregame ritual? The whole band before a show, like y'all get in a circle and
Man, we be
you know,
all over the place. Most
yeah.
of us, we be all over the place. But when we get on the stage, like, it'll be, like, they leave me alone. Like, before shows, like, most of the time I find me a corner or some isolated place because I got to get my mind.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I got to be like, okay, I'm going over stuff in my head. Like, okay, I ain't going to call this because I don't really think this ready. And then, because they don't know what we're going to hit.
Oh, okay.
So y'all
We
don't have
never,
no preset.
no, we
list of
never
shows.
have a set list.
They go to these shows just not knowing nothing.
BJ could call something from 10 years ago, and you better
They
know
better
it.
know
You
it.
better know it.
Yeah.
Because
Because even if we don't know it, he's still going to hit it with or without the music.
Damn.
I'm going to do it.
I know that's
I'm gonna
right.
do it. Like, I think I be really thinking like they really prepared enough that I'm not going to baby them.
yeah, they
Like,
should
look,
be ready.
we a band, we professionals. Let's get this done. So they don't know. Like, a lot of bands going shows and we're gonna do this first. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. They don't know.
Yeah.
So people like, what y'all gonna hit? They be like, we don't know. And they not lying. They really
we
don't
gonna
know.
hit some goddamn.
Because
Just
I
be
don't tell
ready.
them.
So do you base it off the energy of the crowd, though?
I base it off the energy of the crowd, and that's how I call it. We got signals for everything. I could call a show from the back of the room. I could throw signals up, and they know what to do, like. And they tell each other. So it's really like, it's no set way. It's never a set show. When we practice on everything.
Yeah.
If you come to one of our practice, you can be like, this is the weirdest thing I ever seen in my life. You can be like, I don't even understand what they doing.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah, Roller Tom plays blind, right? Does he go off? How does he get the signal?
Congo E will tell him, and he know the sounds, like he know the transitions, like certain songs you come into, like if it's da 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 da, he'll hear that. He be like, oh okay.
Yeah.
He
And
know
just
it's
picks
time
up
for him
and
to
go,
play.
yeah.
He hears very very good,
Yeah.
and he can sing. So he definitely knows, like, and he give us ideas. He tell Justice some things, and you know we don't treat him like.
Yeah.
He told me I was off key. I was hitting a note wrong last practice. I didn't get mad at
'Cause
him. I
he
got
can
mad at
hear
my
it.
keyboard players. I said, "What the hell? Why y'all let me sing this note off key this whole time?"
They was like, we didn't know.
The hell?
They was
But
like,
he
we didn't-
knew.
But he
Yeah,
heard
he
it.
knew.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, that's not right.
And it wasn't even
not-
off
it's
key.
not-
I was singing the melody,
Right.
but he
Yeah.
was like, "You should sing the harmony part on this other part." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "I like it. Let's do it."
So he will tell him, like, or he'll hear what song it is, like before, like an intro. Like some songs have an intro, and he'll hear that and he know, like, oh, okay, this is my part.
Yeah.
This the song that I gotta play on. Man, he's very self-sufficient. He moves around. He just, he needs somebody to, like, he don't hold your hand. He'll just hold onto your shoulder.
Yeah. Just to get where we need to go.
He moves around. He talks shit with us and everything. Like, y'all motherfuckers stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's
You
right.
know, yeah, just like all the rest of us. So he wasn't born blind. He had got shot some years ago, and he lost his eyesight. But he he gets along perfectly fine.
And you got a baby with none of that stuff right there.
Yeah, he gets along perfectly fine with everybody. He here, he knows. So I think it's better to not have. If you ever go to a show with bands with got set shows, and you start saying like, why are they doing this? Why are they playing this? Like this is not working. I think when you got a set show, you setting yourself up for failure because we might like something and be like, this is it. Y'all might hear it and be like, this ain't working.
So, but y'all play for the crowd.
Yeah.
Versus
So
playing for the check.
That's what he
I
always says.
already have a plan. If I see, okay, we got him. You know, I look at him like, what's up? They know I don't really play that, like, cause you know my name on the line, and you know this the only band I ever played for, so people expect something from this band. You know what I'm saying? From this organization. So I always tell them like, you know, we're put on this pedestal, so I want to try to keep everything where it's always been. You know what I'm saying? Or let's level up. I don't mind going up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell them, like, people like, well, y'all didn't used to sing. Y'all didn't used to do all this. And I want everybody to come to our shows and have a good time.
Love that shit.
I want everybody to come in there. And it's crazy because our audience is like 21 to 50.
Wow.
Y'all got them from
That's
all
good.
over.
You will never, ever see a crowd like that. Like, everybody. It be women in there with their daughters. Like, they coming in with their daughters and their nieces, and people just be like, this is really strange. But we do something for everybody.
We've had them old head men come in there that's like in their 70s with
Yeah.
like the pinstripe suits and
Yeah.
all that. And I'd be like,
Partying.
damn.
That's what
Okay,
Partying.
hey, Pops.
Come around and say some. Come live with some skeezers, huh?
Yeah, he be in there like they'll be in there.
Hey,
Right on the
look,
dance floor, too.
Man, this is the first time we ever did this on T-Spot. Y'all Christmas song that y'all brought us in on. We definitely want to take y'all out on that Christmas song, man.
Okay.
That song was sexy. Hey, look, so MAB 2.0. BJ, where can they find you on social media, man?
Man, if you're looking for Mental Attraction Band 2.0 on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everything. We on everything. Mental Attraction Band 2.0. And my personal page is Benjamin Wedge, BJ Wedge on Facebook. So, you know, I'm on Instagram too, BJ at MAB 2.0.
What about
So-
you, Justin? Where can they find you on social media?
On Facebook, I am Justice JAY, and on Instagram, I am DMV Songbird.
So let them know Friday night is going down.
Friday night
Yes.
going down, Pajama
Undisclosed
Glow Party.
location.
Yes.
You know.
Nice
Hit us up
space.
for those tickets because we
Yes.
do have a couple left.
That's
so yeah, and once they're gone because
That's
of
it.
capacity.
Stand on your balcony at a
Yeah.
certain time. MAB 2.0 sign to be in the air.
Yep.
Change the secret location. You know what I'm saying? Hot and Juicy Beige and Bougie, where can they find you at on social media?
On Facebook, Tasha Ware, and on Instagram, RedDrop_1.
Hey, it's a T-Spot. You can find me at www.don'tdate'em.com. Hey, this is a T-Spot, holding it down. Like I say, MAB 2.0. Gave you a little bit of 2.1 today.
Yep.
Friday night is going down, undisclosed location. Like I say, thank y'all for just tuning in, hanging out with us, each and every Wednesday from the Power of Podcast Radio. We want to take y'all out. Merry Christmas, MAB 2.0. This is T-Spot. We out, y'all.
Yeah.
Really.
Santa baby, crank the CD for me. I really need the rain. Santa baby, and drop it away tonight. Santa baby, slip with me a CD. I really need the crank, Santa baby, and drop it
Let me get